Okay, so like this.
What's going on in Yemen?
Our world's poorest country.
13 years old and you want to fight?
A civil war has been raging in Yemen.
It's a proxy battle between Iran and Saudi Arabia.
Houthi rebels backed by Iran
Fight the Yemeni president backed by a Saudi-led coalition of Arab countries.
The worst humanitarian crisis in the world.
The largest ever outbreak of cholera is the children who suffer most.
Nearly every single Yemeni child.
The damage is absolutely devastating.
I'm going to Yemen. Good morning from Yemen. We have another packed day. We're going to Shibam, we're going to Sejun. We wanted to stop by in towns, talk to locals, see how life in Yemen is, how they feel they're safe, to understand from their perspective what's going on here. It feels very surreal to tell you I'm in Yemen. Anyway, let's go and keep discovering this country. So we are today in the beautiful town of Sif. The interesting fact is that half of the people here, they don't live here. They come here for summer or for a month, but they don't actually live here. And we can see the same architecture as we saw yesterday. Really, really beautiful. Of course, it's playing football, as always in all of these places that we visit. One of the things that you need to be careful is with these plants, because you can cut yourself. There's plenty of those ones here in this part of Sif. It's kind of interesting. Not too many people around today. In the afternoon, because of the weather as well, is when you start seeing a lot of people. So yella means let's go, let's go. We need to hurry up and leave. Okay, a quick stop in another village. There's literally nobody in this area. Very calm, but I really like those buildings over there, which again, this is what I said the other day. It's mud brick. So we just came to Shibam to explore different parts of the city, different schools, kids pretty much everywhere, playing or finishing school. Obviously they're not used to seeing the tourists so often. Every time you see them, kind of smile, clap, or they try to say, how are you? And somebody talking to me. This is somebody from the balcony over there saying hello, hi. The owners of the neighborhood. Goats everywhere on the street. I told you, they love football. Oh. Football, huh? Hummus, rice, vegetables. My favorite things when I travel to these places where they normally eat chicken and all that kind of food are really, really good. Okay, so like this. They call it cat. It's like a grass that they're chewing all the time, and this apparently helps decision making. So we're now in Shibam City, in the roof of this apartment, listening to a music performer. He's playing the violin. It's really, really beautiful. School just finished, so they literally play on the road like in the old times. I love this. You see? You hear? Kids coming. Salam alaikum. I love this. Also, they say hi from the windows so many times. Yeah, but the street I think is something very, very, very important here. Sarah. Everyone is kind of sitting on the street or playing football or, you know, just having ice cream like the kid coming, Salah. See if I can get some coffee as a souvenir. They're famous for the mocha coffee, that's what I heard. Let's see. This is actually super strong. I didn't know Yemeni guys love the coffee that strong, but hey, if you need to wake up, this is the way. Okay, so these guys, they also make very, very, very good honey. Let's see how they actually sell it. This bucket. So you have 4 liters. 4 liters of honey. And then they weigh it here, and then that's your buy. How much is the whole thing? How do you come in? $400. $400? Yes. Okay, so we have a debate. I don't know if this is $400 or $40. But this looks absolutely incredible. So back to the hotel. I'm gonna change now, take a shower, and then I'll come back. I want to share a few thoughts with you. It was interesting because we went to Shibam, the oldest skyscraper city in the world, and some people call it the Manhattan of the desert. When you enter this little old town or the actual city, you see the schools, you see kids playing on the street, and adults also sitting, you know, drinking some tea, talking or playing domino, you know, different kind of things. A normal life in a country that is facing so many conflicts. And this is also telling you a lot about the personality of them. Still smiling, still offering you everything they have, still kind of trying to be friendly. And it's hard, right? When your country is facing the worst humanitarian crisis in the world, when half of the population, they don't have safe drinking water, when over 70% of the people live under the poverty line, and you still show your smile, you still try to be helpful, you still play on the street, even though I saw that every day. But today kind of I started to connect the dots with so many different things. In Shibam, I particularly noticed all that, and then going to Sif as well and seeing the same kind of thing, not the skyscrapers, but still seeing the same attitude from people. And then when we were with this performer, with this guy playing the violin, it was just amazing. Like, I could feel in the music all his feelings. I don't know how to explain it, but I felt like this is kind of sad, but it's also positive. It's like a little hope in the whole situation about the country, and I felt that towards the music today. It's like a little detail, but to me that's how I felt. On the other hand, it's kind of a contrast because we need to be with security on the ground just in case something happens. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those things, but this is a safe way for a tourist to visit this country at the moment. Then in this market that we've been today to buy coffee, a couple of souvenirs and all that, I love the fact that they were selling all these spices and they were selling all these different products like the honey. The honey is so delicious in this country. Honestly, probably one of the best I ever tried in my life. I didn't expect these guys to produce honey either. Then in the market, when we went to this coffee shop, Mocha, because Mocha is actually deriving the name from the city in Yemen, and the coffee is really tasty, very strong, made in Yemen. The beans are from Yemen. You know, sometimes we think it's from Central America. This is actually from Yemen. And what I really take away, what I really take home from this country is people. And I think there's a lot that we can learn from them in a country that is suffering starvation, that is suffering not being able to drink water, that people were displaced because of the war. People lost their farms and you know, they had chickens, they had vegetables, potatoes and all this kind of stuff. They had their own animals, they were farming and they were displaced to different regions, and seeing still how people are. Some of the best people I ever met in all my trips were here in Yemen. I'm nobody to tell you what you think, but I really hope that with this video and the other videos you learned something as well, like me. Next time you hear stuff about Yemen, at least you know 1% more and you understand the day-to-day life as well in these countries, the natural beauty of these countries, the little details of the things that they produce, how people behave. Hopefully in the future, really everyone can come and visit this beautiful country called Yemen.